AMD Ryzen 9000 CPUs to introduce Curve Shaper add-on for Curve Optimizer for enhanced overclocking. AMD Ryzen 9000 Zen 5 CPUs are expected to introduce a brand new overclocking feature called Curve Shaper as revealed by OneUsmus. AMD Ryzen 9000 Zen 5 CPUs getting Curve Shaper feature as an extension to Curve Optimizer for better overclocking. OneUsmus has shared some interesting details regarding the overclocking capabilities of the next-gen AMD Ryzen 9000 Zen 5 CPUs. He's the author of various AMD Ryzen tuning utilities and tools such as DRAM Calculator, Hydra, and CTR. Previously, we had to select CO to be stable at both low and high temperatures throughout the entire load range. In most cases the limiting factor was high temperature and low CO. Now everything will change, we will be able to control CO over the whole temperature range. According to Yuri, the new overclocking feature is called Curve Shaper and is an add-on for AMD's Curve Optimizer, a feature that is extensively used for tuning AMD's Ryzen CPUs. Curve Optimizer is one of the two overclocking features that is also supported by the 3D V-Cache CPUs, and since the next-gen Ryzen 9000 by 3D CPUs are expected to feature full overclocking support, we can also expect similar support for Curve Optimizer features with Curve Shaper on the next iteration of 3D V-Cache CPUs. The primary functionality of Curve Optimizer is to tune the AVFS curve of the entire CPU or specific cores of the CPU such that the tuning overrides the fixed curves that they are fused with, resulting in an increased CPU performance. Coming to the details, OneUsmus explains that currently, users have to select their Curve Optimizer to be stable at both low and high temperatures throughout the entire load range. This led to certain limitations that arose due to higher CPU temperatures and low curve optimizations. With the new Curve Shaper feature on the AMD Ryzen 9000 Zen 5 CPUs, users will be able to control the CO across the entire temperature range. The entire Curve Shaper table has now been published by OneUsmus, which you can see below. Curve Shaper, Curve Optimizer, and Precision Boost Overdrive are just some of the few features that you can expect with the next generation AMD Ryzen 9000 Zen 5, which is arriving later this month. There are loads of things to be excited about the next generation CPUs, such as the Zen 5 core architecture, which brings a phenomenal 16% IPC improvement, some big gains in gaming and multi-threading apps, support for faster memory, and more. Expect more info on these chips in the coming weeks.